Hojangle heroes! Okay, I am about to go out on my September Stealth Camping Alliance Airport Challenge, set by Kush in the Bush. Thanks, Paul. Should be a fun one. So my plan is I'm going to drive to a Sheetz convenience store located near the local airport and park there, leave my car there, get my gear out, hoping the businesses behind it are closed by now. And then we'll get around those, cross some railroad tracks, and get up into my location. So, there's a lot going on. Let's see. Also, Paul said to bring a toy airplane. Yeah, I can't take those. They're way too big. I would definitely get arrested. But I do have a smaller option. You'll see that later. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so I'm parked here at a Sheetz. Planning just to grab my stuff and walk down this little road over here that goes down to that collision center. Looks like they've closed, and I'm hoping behind that I can get to some railroad tracks. So I guess I'll just try and see. Oh, I got past the sign right there and realized I didn't have the GoPro. So just kind of threw everything down to go back and get it. So now I have to look like weirdos picking up backpacks and stuff off the ground. Hopefully I can even get to the tracks from over here. It's pretty thick down in there. I just really want to get out of line of sight. Yeah, the fence there is closed, so I think I can just walk around beside it. Business over there is still open. Oh, it's not looking great. Okay, just came through there. I'm gonna try to go down through the woods here and up to this edge of the tracks. There's no way I'm getting through there. It's pretty much my only option. Okay, the tracks are there. Just came down that hill, but there's this old, I guess some sort of old access or logging road. So I'm gonna follow it up a while until I'm clear of the steel place over here to get on the tracks. Okay, I'm coming up on houses to the left. So I think I'll go ahead and cut down to the tracks. These leaves are really loud. And that might end up in somebody's backyard. Oh, that's steep. I have to go back down a ways. Okay, backtracking a bit. Yeah, I can get down there. Just hoping nobody at that plant is paying any attention. Wouldn't think they would be. And once I get all the way down, it should be good. Okay, I'm going for it. Okay, get across these, down these tracks fast. I'm going to try to go up here because it looks like it just gets steeper the further I go down. I don't want to get caught between in the ravine with the train coming because I didn't know where to hide. Okay. Okay. The little tree line's getting narrow. Something's coming out in this field. I'm so protected by that tree line. I don't know how often or if there's a patrol that goes around the fence of the airport. I know there's clearly a dirt road, but no idea of the schedule or if they actually do. Okay, I feel as I was saying, I want to get further up in this row. But as soon as I get out there, if you can see, there's a tower. And I'm sure they would easily spot me out in the field. So now, I'm trying to go up through this little wooded area beside the tracks. And so far, so good. Got a little hung up there. I think maybe somewhere in here you can find a spot open enough for my hammock. It's not too open to the tower over there. But there's the main runway. Okay, well, we just had a flight from Charlotte land. That's the only place this airport goes to and from. Which I would say, I have to look at the schedule, but within an hour it should take back off. So, either going to the hammock here to there, just kind of open to the tower, or that tree to this tree. There's a substantial 30-foot drop there, but we'll see. Okay, the hammock's up. Just threw the netting over top of it for now. Feel a lot better. Kind of a block between me and the tower over there. I'm not sure if I'll even put the tarp up. It's not supposed to rain. I feel like that's just something big and blocky they might see easier. I'll decide more as it gets closer to dusk. Hey, got a little Lagunitas, a little something tonight. Gotta feel comfortable enough to go ahead and have one. Cilantro. I went ahead and moved the camel netting to the line of trees there. I think it's pretty good, although I can't really go out into the field and look and see how good it is, because I will be exposed right out in the open to the tower. Okay, let's do a little knife review. So if you saw my last video, the abandoned train bridge, I kind of hinted at this one that would be coming up soon, and here it is. This is the TwoSun TS313. It's all titanium, other than the blade and the button lock mechanism, which you can see it is a button lock. You've seen some other button locks on my channel. So basically, that's your release and the catch. So when it's released, it just swings super easy. It's got double row ceramic cage bearings, so it's super smooth, super strong. Drops right down. Titanium scales. Now these are not only micro milled to give it some texture, but they're contoured across, which the cheaper titanium knives will just be flat because it's a lot easier to do. But it also has these channels, and of course the little speed holes. But with that contouring and the way this pocket clip is kind of recessed into this channel, the grip, it feels really good, like just a phenomenal feeling in the hand. And then the milling around the spring area, and then for the button. Now this button is really exposed. Some of them try to keep them recessed so they're not easy to push by accident, but this is big enough where you're not going to do that if you're holding it normally. Now the blade I would call I guess a clip point tanto. There's so many different descriptions, but it has a nice swedge up here, hollow grind on the main part, which makes it super thin and super slicey on the end, but it comes up to a pretty thick blade stock. And then the tanto, the part out here, the flat part, is a flat grind, which keeps it thicker, so you're not too worried about breaking it off if you somehow have to pry something with it. And then it just has thumb studs. It has jimping up top, jimping on the titanium backspacer, and it's only thumb studs to activate, which work really well. The detent is really light on the close, so you can kind of flip it open without touching anything, which is fine. It's not going to open accidentally in your pocket or anything, but it is really light. That makes the reverse flick super easy. And then of course you just push the button and it just gravity drops, or you can gravity open. Blade steel is M390, which is a really good steel if it's heat treated properly. Now I'd read where early TwoSuns had kind of an issue of not heat treating it hard enough for what M390 should be, but supposedly they've fixed that in later models, and this is a later model. They kind of go up from 100s, 200s, 300s. So I will try to put a link for this in the description. If you buy it outright, it's going to be kind of expensive, but you can find these sometimes on eBay from the manufacturer. And if you can catch it when nobody's really watching, you can get a good deal on it. I got a pretty good deal on this, but these can run you a couple $100 if you pay full price, which I did not pay full price for it. But this is a phenomenal knife, just beefy, strong, great action, just really good feeling, and it comes super sharp. I haven't had to sharpen this yet. I've done a little bit with it. You saw the last video cutting on some freeze-dried meals, and I've done some stuff at work with it. But it's M390, when it's right, is really good. I shouldn't have to sharpen this for quite a while. But yep, that's it. Link in the description. TwoSun TS313. Okay, so a few people have been asking about the backstory of the Jolly Roger, because I did say in the first video that you saw that I was going to explain it eventually. So this goes back to almost 20 years ago when I first started mountain bike racing. I started mountain biking. It's like, oh, I'm going to try racing, and it was way harder than I thought it was going to be. Starting at the bottom, and you go into racing, and it's intimidating because there's all these like people that are on these fancy teams. They're sponsored by bike shops and stuff like that, and it's just me and a few friends out there just having fun. So after going to a few races, we decided we were just going to make up our own team. Not sponsored, pay our own way, just we named it the Jolly Roger Mountain Bike Team. I got a couple flags like that. I made some little stainless steel kind of keychain coin type things. I don't have it with me, but I will put a picture right here. And all the original members of our little team have those. So eventually, sometime soon, I want to like call a meeting and have dinner and just have everyone that has one show up. It'd be cool if they just come up and slam it down on the table as their like entrance fee. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like a little grassroots team. We would just hang out at the races, laugh at the people who were super serious about it, which I kind of became that person later. Once I got better and moved up in ranks and went pro. But at the time it was fun, it was laid back, and it was probably the best racing, most fun I ever had racing. Because it's just friends hanging out and just having fun with it. So that's it. That's where the Jolly Roger came from. I sewed the flags, and I'm going to start flying them again. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and do dinner. I had a really light lunch. I'm getting kind of hungry. So it's all freeze-dried meals again. And for dinner, I have fried rice. This is long grain white rice, egg, broccoli, carrot, garlic, green onion, and soy sauce. And I've decided, since I do a lot of camps now with just my freeze-dried meals, I would put together a really lightweight cook system. So I was using that fire maple one with the canister on top, and it's great. It heats up water really fast, but it's bigger than I need, and it's heavy. It's a little bit heavy. It's kind of like the jet boil style, but maybe a little bit heavier, but way cheaper. So in this kit, of course, I have the stand that's actually out of the fire maple one. Titanium, I think this is a 450 milliliter or a 500 milliliter. Actually, it's 550 milliliter. Lighter. This is the BRS 3000 that everyone seems to love. I tried it at home just to make sure it worked. This will be my first time using it. It's tiny, has a lot of titanium in it, so it's really light. And then the fuel canister. So let me get this set up and start heating up some water. Okay, so we have the oxygen absorber. and soy sauce powder. There's the fried rice. Let's go ahead and get this soy sauce ready. Put a little bit more. That looks pretty good. So let me add a little bit of this soy sauce. It's a little watered down now. I put too much water in, but I'm not going to use all of it. And there we go. Not bad. Oh, I think there's another plane getting ready to take off. This one looks military. Let's check it out. Okay, it's time to get some bedding set up. It's actually going to get pretty chilly tonight. It's supposed to be down to 51. Hopefully all this will be enough. We'll see. Okay, the bedding is in. Thought I brought the underquilt, but I didn't. So I have my warm weather sleeping bag, the little teeny one. It's like 60 degrees. The little quilt thing that I used on the rooftop. And luckily I did bring like a down jacket and pants. That'll probably be the saving grace because 51 is pretty chilly. But something's squawking over there. But I have Betty. And tonight, Betty has some Elijah Craig small batch. This right here. So, cilantro. That's good. Moved out into the edge of the field a little bit. I think I'm pretty safe from being seen. It's a little bright, but you can see the sun is almost gone. Okay, it's about 10 minutes till 9, and it's time for a little snack. So I gotta keep the red lights on. I don't want to be too bright. But I have the Bumblebee Snack on the Run salmon with crackers. So I get the tuna one a lot. It's really good. Not sure if I've had the salmon one. So basically you get a little can, little small plane taking off. Little can of the almost like tuna or salmon salad, and a little package of crackers. It's a great snack, and it's great to keep in your emergency preps because the expiration date on these are usually at least a year after the date you buy them, which means they'll go quite a bit further. Of course, you can't really see colors because of the red light, but let's try it by itself. Tastes like salmon with some celery and spices. It's pretty good. Throw that on a cracker. I love stuff like this. I don't know what it is, but things that are packaged like this, like MREs or anything like that, even the freeze-dried stuff, like, I just love it. So let me finish these crackers up, and I will get back with you. It is now almost 9 o'clock, so probably a couple hours before I go to bed. I don't know, we'll see. Getting a little bit tired. There is supposed to be one more flight coming in, I think around 10 something, almost 11. Might stay up for that, we'll see. Alright, good night, Stealth Camping Alliance and Hojangle Heroes. I will see you in the morning. Night. up pretty good. A little chilly. Not too bad. I made it. So I think it's time to get up and make some coffee. Okay, the hammock is down. Some of my stuff piled up there. I'm gonna wait and take the netting down right before I leave. So I'm just kind of chilling out right now. Probably make some breakfast here in a few minutes. Time for breakfast. My blueberries and cream oatmeal. So this is quick oats, blueberries, dry non-dairy milk, and powdered sugar. I think I had this on my train challenge, and it's really, really good. Okay, let's check this out. Looking pretty good. Oats and blueberries are rehydrated. Just a little bit of sugar. I don't like it super sweet, but enough to give it a little sweetness. Yep, that's good. Okay, I'm going to eat breakfast. And then I guess I'll start packing stuff up. Get most of it packed up and then take the camo knitting down last. And then hike out. Okay, campsite's all cleaned up. That's where the hammock was. Table and chair. Everything's all packed up. I'm ready to hike out of here. I'm just going to go along this little ridge, follow the tracks, try not to get seen, and get out. Hear another train coming. Okay, I'm going to get down here, same way I came up. That Amtrak just passed about 7 or 8 minutes ago. Should be okay. I need to get over close to where that enclosure is and up on the other side. But I have heard work at the steel place this morning, but hopefully no one sees me. Try to stay on this side as long as I can. That bank is too steep to go up right there. I think I can get up right there. I'm gonna try it. Okay. So I don't see any movement. All the doors are open. Let me get up in here. Back to this old road. Okay, now the only other major hurdle is if this collision repair place is open or not. We'll see. Okay, looks like the gate's closed. That's good. And once I get up to the road, I'm just gonna walk like I own the place and belong here. Looks like my car is still there. That's good. Always a plus. Alright, let me get on the road because it probably looks better than walking by the woods. Okay, that was it. Another successful stealth camp. Hope you liked it. And if you did, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.